probably hack in your system, bring down your network, bring down your computers, get into your printers. These are bad people. They just want to get there and damage and get control. Remember, it's not only about damage. They like control. They like to be able to leave a back door open, leave a ghost user, leave a Trojan horse in there. These will be these will be like the community that will probably do the most viruses, because that's what they like to do. They like to do Trojans. They like to do scripts. They like to do all these different things. These batch files. These are the people that will do the bad things. But then you got the white hat hackers. These are the people that are being contracted around some companies to help them to enhance their network. These are supposed to be hackers that were bad and turn into good, and they're just trying to help the community now after this helped them so much. So they're out there trying to help them now with their skills, which is, in my understanding, and I guess anybody's with a little bit of sense and knowledge would understand, it's the same thing. You're just teaching a bad person more skills and letting him now see your infrastructure from your side, and now he also knows it from his side. So he's a white hat hacker today. Nothing tells you he's going to be a black hacker tomorrow or gray hat hacker tomorrow, because he was one. So he just split with this new metamorphosis that happened, and they created these 3 new groups. So white hat hackers, they supposed to be good. I can't say nothing against them. They supposed to be good, I wouldn't trust them a bit with nothing of mine, but what can I say? People should get second chances. Well, I don't know. But that's what they are. They're like the second chance group. They are out there, and it's helpful. Sometimes they go on web and they go on the internet and they leave us some information to us, the ITS. Most likely when we go to these conferences, we'll find a lot of white hat hackers. They are there, and they really give us some information. If we wouldn't have no communication with them at whatsoever, it will be a very hard war, because how can you understand what are they doing if you don't understand what are they doing? So we do understand the technology. Because remember, you're going to learn something here when you learn about how hackers work and how the tricks of hackers work and all that. Sometimes you're thinking it's something going to be very technical and very scientific, and you'll find out that a lot of their attacks are pretty simple. And that's dangerous, because when something is simple, it gives a lot of ideas to people that are not even within the realm of being a hacker, because it's not like anybody can be a hacker. You have to have certain level of skills and commitment, because you got to learn a lot of things, and they do they do their homework, believe me. I have been across a couple of them. It's pretty interesting. It looks like movies though, like you're doing this here, they doing that over there, and you're like, even though you see movies and you think sometimes it's like science fiction or something like that, believe me, it's not like that. It's pretty real. So then you got the gray hat hackers. Gray hat. Well, gray hat is like the halfway this, halfway that. He's halfway good, halfway bad. He's like maybe the person that you will call him to do something and he will do it, but is also the type of person that you will call him to help you out to fix this and probably will also do it. So they are not committed with a black hat, and they're not committed with a white hat. They're not committed to open an ITS, but they're not also against it. These are people that just get in there for the fun of it and want to learn about it. They might not use even their skills, but when they do, they could do damage. And this looks like movies, but it's true. They could do damage. They get skills and they keep like recoupling and getting, and they're good. They're good. They're also within the realm of skill of hackers. They're still in that realm. They have those skills, and it's again power. Hackers all about power, all about how to get into your infrastructure, how to hacking it down, how to leave you a virus, how to leave you a Trojan, how to get in control of your cameras, how to get in your system, get in control. So Now we understand how hackers works. We got to talk about the crackers, because it's two entities. Remember, I told you, it's just the hackers meant of force, so they split and they turn into all these things. But we still got the crackers. Crackers are dangerous. See, crackers are the ones you got to take care of, because crackers are different. They're different. They're not in this for the show off. They don't want to get in and show you that they got in. They don't want to get in and leave trails. They don't want to be leaving no logs. They don't want to be leaving no IP traces that you could trace them back. No, these people are smart. And these are dangerous. Crackers, they want to get in your system. And they do. But they don't want to change nothing. They don't want to even let you know that they were there. They want to get in and see. Okay, see. Get copies of. Maybe they don't change nothing. They just get a copy of your database. Maybe they get in and they only see what are you doing on your computer. Maybe they get a shadow copy of application running on the back of your computer, and they've seen all the information you're typing. Maybe they see your bank accounts. They see your PIN numbers. Maybe they turn on your cameras and they see you. They do not want to leave a trace. They just get in your system, get information, they gather information, they bring it out. Remember, I'm a hacker. I damage your infrastructure. I put you down for 3 or 4 days. That's bad. I lost money for 3 or 4 days, but 2 days, 3 days, I get a good guy, we get it fixed. I'm back in business. That's just about it. But a cracker does damage that could last longer. He gets in your infrastructure. He gets your database of credit cards. You know, and that damage could go for months, maybe years, and maybe never could be refixed, because once that's out there in the community, is so a cracker gets in your system and he figures out how to hacking in your database. You know, how to cracking up your database, how to finding out your passwords of your database. What are your database working with? If it's SQL, if it's Oracle, what it is. Where are the sometimes people even use Unix databases. Unix is one of the easiest way of hacking into or cracking into, because remember, the layers of security of Unix, people tend to think that Microsoft is the weakest of the operating systems out there. You know, I'm a Microsoft certified IT guy, so I will never say that, and I don't even believe it. You know, I believe something totally different. What I do believe is this: Microsoft is one of the best out there. The problem is, by being one of the best, it's one of the most out there. And by being one of the most out there, you have more people learning about it. So it's harder to control in an open source application people from not learning how does it work. So you have more people out there figuring out how does it work, which gives you more vulnerability. But when you talk about Unix or you talk about Mac, people tend to think, oh, those are very secure. It's not they're very secure. It's that it's less people prepare for those platforms. So they understand it less. They attack it less. By doing so, you get less people doing damage to those infrastructure. But believe me, those are easier, because the thing is, you cannot tell me, and this is common sense, the companies like Microsoft are investing billions, not millions, billions of dollars of research and development on their products and enhancing their products and securing their products, are going to be competitive against companies that I don't think they're in the level of even millions of investments of securing and developing their products. I don't even think they have the budget that Microsoft has to do that. So that's my personal view. Sorry. So it's the way I think. But it is true. You have some people out there, they do have Unix platforms. So it is easier to once you get into the infrastructure, find that server and get into that server. Those databases they most likely are always open. They're pretty simple scripts or applications that let you hack in easily to those users and passwords and get into those infrastructure and get those informations. And what would you get there? Well, the databases. And those databases most likely are almost all the same, because they use almost the same applications for doing databases in there. So gets this way. Crackers, they're smart, they are dangerous. who's more dangerous? I don't want to say more one than the other. You just got to put it within the perspective of your business. Who will you